These are our mistakes, we can never make it true. Our deception slips right through.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. Today I'm doing a night routine and I'm going to cook dinner for you guys and share the recipe for that down below. We're going to be doing some cleaning and then getting the kids ready for bed, of course.
Once more, I could be fooled by you tonight, but not this
I cannot start cooking until I have the kitchen clean. I don't know why, but I cannot cook in a messy kitchen. So the first thing I'm going to do is clean up the kitchen, get everything put away, get the dishes done. And for tonight's dinner, I'm just going to be making something pretty random but really good. I'm making some baked potatoes, and I do my baked potatoes in a certain way because I eat the skin on the potatoes. And when you bake them this way, the skin tastes so amazing. I'm going to be making some spaghetti squash with an arugula basil pesto, which is my all-time favorite pesto ever. I'm obsessed with it. You guys have to try it. And then the last thing I'm going to be making is some Skillet Mexican street corn. It wasn't a vegan recipe, but I veganized it, and I will put it down below and tell you guys how I veganized it. We are going to start by preheating our oven to 450, washing our organic russet potatoes. I'm going to do 3 because Ashton is actually not here tonight. He is having a sleepover with his grandpa and Nona. So tonight I don't have to cook as much since he's not here. So I'm doing 3 of the russet potatoes. I'm just going to wash them off, put them on a baking tray, and pop them in the oven for 25 minutes for the first bake. And make sure that you take a fork and you poke some holes in them because you don't want any exploding potatoes. That would kind of ruin it.
Forget about another deja vu.
Next thing I'm going to do is get out my Instapot. I don't use my Instapot all the time because honestly I'm kind of scared of it. Before I even got one, I saw this story about this lady that severely burned like more than half of her body because of an Instant Pot, so it's kind of scared me ever since. But I use one with spaghetti squash because it cooks it so much quicker. You just put the little insert at the bottom of it to hold up the squash in the pot, and then I put half a cup of water, and this just keeps everything moist and delicious. I'm going to scoop out the seeds inside of the spaghetti squash and then place it inside the Instapot. You push manual and you go up to 7. Mine is already set on 7, and then make sure that it is on sealing, not venting. Venting is what you do towards the end. I am starting on the pesto. First, I'm adding a bunch of organic basil. I pretty much just eyeball this, but I guess you could say like a cup maybe is what I put in here at the end. And then I do the same thing with the arugula. I just put a big handful. Basil and arugula are some of my favorite things ever, so I love this pesto so much. And then I'm going to put 1/3 a cup of pine nuts and then 1/2 cup of olive oil. It turned such a gorgeous green color. I love the way that it looks. And I doubled this recipe. Well, I didn't double it, but like I would have only halved it if I was going to actually only use it on the spaghetti squash, but I wanted to have some left over, so I made the full serving so I could have some left.
Just can't believe it. You broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. Ooh, I was my enemy.
And as always, I am boiling some cashews and some water so I can make some cashew cream.
My bones like getting blood out of the stone on my own, but you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home.
So you guys might be thinking this meal is super random, and that's because it is. I'm pretty much just making everything that I was craving. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna turn out delicious because I know that all of these things are really good. But I am lacking when it comes to some inspiration for some vegan dinner recipes. So if you guys have some, can you please comment down below, because I am super interested in finding some new ones and just sprucing up my recipes, because I feel like I'm going through a rut when it comes to recipes, and yeah, this meal might be able to tell you that. But yeah, so comment down below if you have some vegan recipes for me. My beautiful princess is here. Hi, gorgeous. You look gorgeous. Are those Snow White shoes?
Yeah.
Is that your Anna crown?
Yeah.
It's gorgeous, baby. Are you all done? Hey, Evie, what's in that box over there?
A kitchen.
Your kitchen?
Yeah.
Is Daddy gonna put it together for you?
Yeah.
Oh, girly. The spaghetti squash was done, so I turned it to venting, and then the first bake of the potatoes was also done. So I took my favorite oat butter and I put it all over the potatoes, and then I also put some salt and pepper on them, and then I popped them back in the oven for another 25 minutes. Also, Josh was home and he was giving Auden and Eve a bath while I made dinner, which was awesome because it made our night routine go by a lot smoother. Now I'm taking out the cashews that I boiled and I'm putting them in the blender. I'm making cashew cream. You guys have seen me do this a million times, so I just put like a tablespoon of lemon juice, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar with a cup of these boiled cashews, some salt, and then 1/2 cup of water, and then you just put it in the blender and blend it up until it is the consistency that you like. I like mine really creamy, so I blend it on high for like 5 minutes.
Lightning strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning like a...
I took all of the squash out with a fork, and then I put some salt on the squash, and I started slowly adding the pesto. I just put a little bit at a time because I don't want to waste any or have it be like drowning in pesto sauce. And I just put it on there until everything turns green, and that's when I know that it is completely covered. And I decided to cut up some organic cherry tomatoes to go in this. It just sounded really good, and I had some on hand, and it did taste super, super good in this dish. I will definitely add tomatoes every time I make it. It was so delicious. I am chopping up some cilantro because it is time to make the Mexican street corn. I just put like 2 tablespoons worth of the oat butter in here. and then 2 bags of this frozen organic corn from Publix, and I'm just gonna put the butter all over that corn. When it is heated through, I'm adding half a cup of the cashew cream, and then I'm gonna be adding half a cup of some Vegenaise or whatever vegan mayo that you like. Vegenaise is just my favorite. I just realized I said half a cup. It is not half a cup. It is 1/4 a cup of both of those. Please do not put a half a cup. That would be way too much. Now I'm adding a teaspoon of some ground cumin and then half a teaspoon of some chili powder. I'm also going to be putting about a tablespoon of some lime juice. I didn't have fresh limes, so I just used the lime juice that I had in my fridge, but it was still super good. And then it calls for a certain cheese in this dish. I'm not really sure how to say it. It's like cojita or something like that, but I obviously didn't have any cheese, so I used some Miyoko's cream cheese, and I just broke it up into little bits and mixed that around. And you guys, this was delicious. Like, everything that I made tonight is completely gone. We ate all of it, and even the kids ate it, so I was really surprised. But this corn was so good, and it is definitely a staple now.
Such a short time being alive.
I wanted to show you guys Auden and Eve's plates, and then for our drink we're having the Sunwink. It's so delicious. I ran out of the first bottle because we had some last night, so I opened a second bottle so I could finish topping it off. I love this stuff. It's a health tonic, it's good for you, it tastes really nice, and we love having it with dinner.
There's a juicer for us on feel better. We love all the this, and we have this food, and we love us, and we love the video, and Jesus say amen.
Amen.
Just close your eyes. I can't believe we've been through this for so long. Pressure's on. You better step up. Probably stop writing the stupid songs. Just close your eyes and you'll be fine. Such a short time being alive. All this hardship and convenience makes it so hard to make sense. Are we missing out? Are we missing out? And I know it's just a matter of time.
After dinner is when I take my supplements, so I'm taking this Probiotic Prenatal by Mary Ruth's. I'm taking Joy Filled by Happy Healthy Hippie. I've been taking that for almost 2 years now. This Vitamin C by Truvani, the Vitamin D3 also by Mary Ruth, Vitamin B12 by Mary Ruth, and I realized I accidentally got out my morning vitamin, so I switched it with my evening vitamin. This is a liquid nighttime multi-mineral. It's so good. It's coconut and it helps you sleep. It has magnesium in it. And then I also have some Plant Force liquid iron. This is what the kids take. They have D3 and B12, also by Mary Ruth. They have the Everything multivitamin for kids by Mary Ruth. And then I think I told you guys before about Genexa. I love Genexa. They have such good ingredients, and this is the immune support. It has elderberry in it, and it's so good for the kids. I love giving it to them. The next thing I'm going to do is clean up their rooms. I'm not like 100% organizing them right now. I have a lot to do. I'm actually completely redoing their rooms. So if you guys are interested in that, then stay tuned because I'm going to have some videos in the future of completely redoing everything. I have sold a lot of things in here. You guys will probably notice that the play kitchen isn't in here anymore. I sold it and I got a new one, which is what Josh is going to be setting up tonight. It's the Hearth and Hand toy kitchen. It's so cute, and I'm just going for a total different aesthetic in here. I got the kids' bunk beds, and I'm selling a lot of things that are in here and replacing it with other things, and I'm just so excited. This project is really fun. I've had so much fun decorating it, and it's like It's not even expensive because I'm using a lot of the money that I get from selling things on Marketplace. So the transformation is going to be so exciting. I have such a fun vision and I cannot wait to get it done, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. I don't have much time before the kids go to bed, but I just go through Eve's closet really quickly and take out all of the things that no longer fit her. She still had a lot of 2T and 3T things in here, and she's now in 4T. So I was going through that stuff, and then I got them a bunch of new stuff at Target. So I sat in the floor of her closet and I was cutting off the tags from the new things that I got them and putting them in the laundry basket so I could wash all of their new clothes and get them in the closets as well. This closet is also going to be redone, and I'm really excited about that. We're going to be putting a wooden storage system in here, so it's going to be a lot nicer. As you can see, I have like 2 baskets back there. That's just like full of toys that Ashton got for his birthday that we didn't set out in the rooms yet because we're having some shelves built for those. So there's just a lot of fun stuff coming, and I am really excited. Ashton and Auden's room was probably the worst. There was so much to do in here, and I just did not have enough time to do all of it. So I try to pick up all that I possibly can, but it was getting late. I needed to go and get the kids and help them get on their PJs and put them down for bed. Right now they were just watching some kind of TV show. I'm not even sure what they were watching, but Josh was with them, and I was able to do all of this, but it was getting late and they needed to get down. So I was trying to hurry and I wasn't able to finish this room.
Only you move me to the rhythm.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret.
When I got out into the living room, I just cleaned up the last little bit of toys that was in here, and then Josh and I kind of tag team it and we get the kids ready for bed.
Our own gray. Look back at this summer night. This summer night. Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We'll never need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I. Singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside. Gonna do it while we're young.
both of the kids still drink oat milk, so I fill up some sippy cups with that, and then we get their PJs on. I go into Auden's room and I turn on his sound machine and his star machine, and then we brush Eve's teeth, and then we FaceTime Ashton. We all missed Ashton a lot. I actually almost went and got him, but he just loves having sleepovers with his grandpa so much that I didn't want to go and get him because I knew he would be upset. But we all missed him, and we wanted to make sure to FaceTime him before we went to bed, especially Eve. Eve was not okay without her Ashton. She was so upset that he wasn't there and was asking about him the entire time.
Someday we will look back.
Are you going to bed? Yeah. Oh. You going to bed? Yeah.
We miss you, baby.
I hope you sleep good.
Hey, thank you, Ashton.
Thank you, Austin.
Hey, buddy. You see me?
Our golden gray. Look back at this summer night. This summer night.
I read Eve her book of choice, which was Fancy Nancy, and then I go out into the living room, clean up the last bit that needed to be cleaned in here, and then I clean the kitchen, but I didn't show myself cleaning the kitchen because I know that gets boring. I clean the kitchen so much. If I film myself every time cleaning it, you guys would probably get annoyed. But I cleaned up the kitchen, and while I was doing that, Josh started on the kids' play kitchen. We also got the refrigerator that goes with it, but it wasn't here yet, so we just put up the actual kitchen itself tonight. And while he was doing that, after I was done cleaning the kitchen, I just decided to make some tea for myself. And after I made my tea, we both decided to retire to the bedroom and watch some TV shows in there until I finished my tea and until he finished putting the kitchen together. It didn't take him very long, which was good. So yeah, it was a pretty chill night. I was exhausted at this point. I didn't feel like doing literally anything. I have this lavender spray that I love so much, and whenever I'm about to lay in bed and have tea or watch TV or whatever, I spray it on my pillow. I show it to you guys. It's on Amazon and also at Whole Foods, so you should definitely pick it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel.